This is how some people end up when they think the answer to everything on their face is filler or Botox because that's all they know. Nowadays, you can reverse the aging process without using either and not having to worry about any long-term negative consequences, which they both have plenty of. The secret is a patented system called Sunekos, which doctors everywhere use on themselves instead of fillers and Botox that unaware patients constantly come in asking for. It's an injectable product that looks like water. Inside we have Hy6AA, which is a patented collection of specific amino acids and specific weights of hyaluronic acid. The ratio of them all and those weights of the hyaluronic are super precise. It's not just a case of putting in as much as possible like other companies and their injectables and skincare lines, because that doesn't work. And you're basically getting scammed when you compare those things to something like this, as you're about to see proof of. Don't fall for marketing that makes you think shoving as much as possible of something into a product is better, because your body just doesn't work like that. Sunekos' ratios of ingredients are so precise, in fact, that when our cells in the skin recognize them in the tissues, they immediately jump into action and create mind-blowing amounts of collagen type 4, collagen type 7, elastin, fibronectin, which no other product in the world can produce. Hence why the ratio of the ingredients is so important and why more isn't necessarily better. It means that the layers of your face become more glued to each other as well as to the layers underneath, and so you look much tighter while not having skin become loose as easily as you get older too. Lots of products claim to produce collagen, but without defining which type of collagen that is, it's a method of tricking you into not realizing there are better things out there, which is why Sunekos is so open about its effects. Type 4 and type 7 collagen are incredibly difficult to create and are some of the most important when it comes to the tightness of your face. Here's some patients getting treated by Sunekos with the standard Sunekos Performa protocol by injecting in certain places on the face. Depending on what your problem is, you may use this technique or a different one, which we'll go through. Initially, we use a product called Sunekos 1200, which has heavier hyaluronic acid, which helps the skin kickstart the collagen production process called neocollagenesis. It's injected in just a couple of different areas, as you can see, one point next to the base of the nose, another one a few centimeters away to the side, another one below the pupil in the eye and next to the nose, and another one halfway between the mouth and the chin off to the side. It is on both sides, and you can use either a cannula or a needle, whichever is preferred. Each point is around 0.3 mils. After this, we then go into Sunekos Performa, which is going to trigger all the elasticity and tightness into the skin to make you look 10 years younger. Again, we start in line with the pupil of the eye, but slightly higher than 1200, and then two more 1.5 centimeters to the side of that each time. We then do 2 rows of 3 going diagonally down the side of the face, which you can see here. Each of these points that we're injecting into are going to be in the mid to deep dermis, which is a specific layer in the skin. The needle's going in at roughly 30 degrees to allow us to easily reach that target layer. The depth is important so we can get the ingredients to the correct cell type for the desired cell outputs. After this section, we go halfway between the mouth and the chin again, as well as the final one directly underneath the chin. This pattern of injecting is the standard high performance technique, HPT, but I will always change it if I need to based on the patient in front of me and their concern. For example, if the patient wants their eye region to get rid of dark circles, wrinkles and crepey skin all in one go, which is super easy with Sunekos, then I'll inject it like in this video I've linked in the corner, which is very different to what you've seen here. There's also different ways to use it for temples, foreheads, even around the mouth. You generally have the treatment about 3 to 4 times with 2 weeks in between each appointment. The 1200 that you saw at the beginning only needs to be done in the first appointment, and then after that you can use just Performa on its own. The reason it gives you such amazing results without the problems of fillers or Botox is that you're not implanting foreign objects that can get puffy and move like filler, and you're not preventing the skin from doing what it needs to like with Botox. You're simply triggering it to do all the tightening itself naturally with a prolonged physiological response that it used to do already when you were younger. That's why with Sunekos we can see increased collagen even 6 months after treatment, which no other product in the world can do. For even better results than that though, if you like, what you can do is combine the treatment with home supplements like in this video here.